Hello, Spinning94 here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got a battle from X and Y, and my opponent's rocking a pretty intimidating team. We've got a Garchomp, a Keldeo, Mega Mawile, most likely Chansey, Klefki, all just deadly stuffed. And I'm rocking just a team I was running at the time: Tentacruel, Strike, Torkoal, who's an absolute beast. Seriously, people, try a Torkoal out. I did a giveaway for this Pokemon for a reason, because it's just an absolute bulky beast. So I go into safety here to lead off, and I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake to get a bunch of damage. I don't care if it hits me with a Fairy move. This thing's haven't got the stats to one-hit kill Flygon unless it's a very offensive set. But I don't think many people run offensive Klefki. So it goes for the Play Rough here, does a good chunk of damage to us. I'm not too fussed at this point, so he brings in this Garchomp here. I'm like, okay, I'll probably do a good chunk of damage to this. And I don't even do half, I was expecting to do half, so this is definitely a bulky set. So I go into Girl's Best Friend here, thinking, okay, let's see what this thing can chug up. And it ends up going for a Substitute. I'm like, oh hell, I've never versed one of these kind before. As it's going to hide behind a Substitute and start setting up Sword Dance. So this thing's going to be just dancing away with swords here, as I'm going to hit this thing with a Licky Tongue. Licky Tongue just body slams it. No. I'm going to hit it with a Dragon Tail. Then I'm going to have to Dragon Tail again if it's not enough to break the Substitute. So he's at a terrifying +4 now, which is not good, because this thing is just going to easily kill off Licky Tongue here. And I'm like, I've got to sacrifice something, but unfortunately it's going to have to be Licky Tongue, because I need pretty much everybody else on my team here. So down goes Licky Tongue, which is a shame, as I'm going to go into Strike here. And Strike's of course going to be able to outspeed this thing and go for a Dazzling Gleam, which kills this thing off quite nicely. Probably expecting a Psy Shock to be able to live that, but no, I do carry Psy Shock for a reason, along with Dazzling Gleam and other stuff for coverage. So he goes into this Mawile here, and I'm like, okay, this is obviously going to be a Mega one, and it's going to go for the Sucker Punch with Melina Psychic type. So I'm going to switch out. This Mega Mawile is going to evolve here into an absolute demonic beast sort of thing here, and I'm just going to, chill out here. This thing's going to try to punch me, and I'm going to be like, hell no, you ain't punching nobody. So he's obviously going to switch out here, as I believe I go for the Yawn, predicting the switch. And it's quite a nice bit of tech with a Yawn. You go for Yawn, then you go for Protect. So it gives them the option of switching out and going into something that's not exactly going to be great against Torkoal, or they can have him on Put to Sleep. So with this Pokemon Put to Sleep, I've got a free turn of sleep. I'm going to be able to switch into my Espeon here, and that just gives me free reign to go from there. So I'm going to go for a Psy Strike. Got nothing on this team but particularly like one of these, but then I forget, oh yeah, he's got a Klefki. So I go for the Psy Shock here, and it does a good chunk of damage, even with leftovers. It's in kill range from there, and this Klefki can't touch me, because if it goes for a Thunder Wave like it stupidly does here, it's going to bounce back, it's going to Thunder Wave this thing. And yeah, that was certainly a misplay, as I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball for nice neutral damage, just in case he wants to try anything. And there goes that annoying set of car keys. So he goes back into the Mega Mawile here. I'm like, okay, even if you do protect me switching out here and go for an offensive move, I'm pretty much settled in with ZZ Top, as long as you ain't got Earthquake or something stupid. So it goes for an Iron Head here, and Torkoal takes that beautifully. I know it's a resisted hit, but this is a Mega Mawile. Mega Mawile's stats are completely insane. So it goes for a Play Rough and does another good chunk of damage, as I know he's going to stay in. I'm just going to go for a Lava Plume here, because I want to burn on something. And I get the burn. Thank God for that, because this thing is a lot less threatening when it's on fire. So this Mawile's on fire here, just burning out here. Goodbye Ubers, which is, I don't think Mawile's too bad. So it goes into Chansey here, as I believe I'll just go for another Lava Plume wanting to finish this thing off. And I get the burn again. So this Chansey's not exactly what I wanted to be. I prefer Toxic or something like that, even if it has got Natural Cure, but with it burned, at least it's going to be whittling down that health turn by turn by turn, so it makes it a lot less threatening. So I go into safety here, looking to sack it off, and it goes for Minimize. I'm like, ah, crap. So it's going to boost its evasion, so we've got some Minimize shenanigans going on here. But Flygon is going to come through Clutch Rust and completely wreck this thing. Yeah, Minimize is not, bloody evasion save is not going to save you this time. So Explode comes in here. I'm like, okay, I'm going to outspeed, I'm going to Earthquake this thing, I'm probably not going to kill. I do a good half, and this thing goes for a Boom Burst, and that's Flygon good as dead. Not much on my team could take a Boom Burst from this thing, especially if it's Specs or something like that. So I'm going to get it off, because he's big bloody lasagna crab here. So get it off's going to go straight for basically a Rock Slide to get some damage on this thing, and that's not going to do too much to this Mega Mawile, because Mega Mawile's got pretty decent defenses as well. So the burn goes in. I'm not quite sure what this thing wants to do yet, so I'm going to go into ZZ Top to take another hit from this thing, as it does decide to go for an Iron Head, and I'm glad that guy could get it off. Would have probably not lived that, or at least been taken down to Sturdy. So the burn's going to kick in. Finally got this thing out of the way. So that's basically how I danced around that Mega Mawile. That thing is such a threat. So Keldeo comes in here and it's still asleep, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go into Cool Tent with my special defensive wall, and this thing can set up as much as it wants. So it goes for a Scald here and does to wake up on the turn, so it's a really good job it switched out and didn't try to go for anything like that. So it reveals it's a Life Orb set, so I'm like, okay, this is going to be max attack, max speed, modest or timid. So it starts setting up the Calm Minds here. I'm like, well, that isn't good for me if it knows I'm a special attacker, so I'm going to get the Toxic on this thing while I can. If I have to, I'll play the Stall Wars, because, you know, a mix of Life Orb and Toxic damage is going to whittle this thing down eventually. So, I'm thinking, okay, there's no point really switching out. He's probably going to go for another Calm Mind here, which he does. And basically, at this point, I'm like, okay, I just need to start getting some kind of damage on this thing, so I'm going to hit it with a Sludge Bomb, and that does absolutely nothing. But basically, a Cool Tent here, as you're about to see, is just so bulky. I don't care how many Calm Minds he sets up. He goes for a Scald, which is, you know, not the best play, but he gets the burn, and I think that's the only move he could really hit him with. So unfortunately, I do get burned, which is about fair amount of time I've burned this guy's Pokemon, and, you know, the poison's going to whittle in. And in the game of this Stall War, I am going to easily win this. Even if, you know, a Cool Tent goes down to a really bad degree of health, I'm still going to win this Stall War. So he goes for Secret Sword here. That one didn't do much damage, as you know, I am going to just protect, and the poison's going to finally kill off this Keldeo. So it's weird. Usually working Toxic on sweepers doesn't really that work if they're powerful enough to sweep your team, but if you play it right, you can just usually dance around them. Say that's my spin to tip of the day, I suppose. So goes for a Boom Burst here, and yeah, I might be especially defensive wall, but I'm not going to live that. That's ridiculous. So I'm dead as hell, so Strike's going to come in here, hit this thing with a Psyshock, and pretty much just finish up the match from there. So, been another good battle, Spinning 94 here. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. As I say, it really does help me out. And yeah, that's another battle. I'm probably going to upload a second part of Hyrule Warriors tomorrow, then Sunday, got another good battle. And hopefully I can get some battles with you lot this weekend, if I'm not too busy. So this is Spinning 94, signing out.